Can you hear me? I'm just here at a critical life-changing decision. I'm here with Alice in the Borderlands. What? No, that's wrong. We're here in the... I don't really know where we are. We're in some type of institutional government facility, and we're being held captive. I have to decide who I'm going to partner with. This is where we left off. I very much have no interest in partnering with Kay. I want to go with Luna, because I really love Luna. Alice really loves Clover, and I've been really stuck on this. Luna is my ride or die at this moment. I trust her. We've built trust. Now, Alice and Clover, they claim that they're like super duper fucking tight and that they'd be okay. So, why would I go with Clover? Well, Clover, if I partner with her and Alice, they both have information that I want. I know that they know stuff that I don't know, but I want to figure out what things that they do know. And if I can get in and if I can turn their little couple into a little throuple, it wouldn't be that bad to get in with them. But how trustworthy are they? First of all, Clover betrayed Alice in the last fucking Ambidex game. So I want to sit here and be like, well, Clover would never betray us because, you know, her and Alice are so close. So if I partner Alice and Clover together, I should be safe. But that's not even necessarily true because Clover, she was like, see you later, Alice. Sorry. I know she's going to blame what? I believe she was partnered with Kay and she blames Kay. It's Kay's fault. Well, she's a human body that was in there and Alice is supposed to be your ride or die. Well, you didn't fight very hard to save her, so I'm not very confident in your skill set. So, my only fears about sticking with Luna is I feel like if I stick too tight with Luna, that I'm not building relationships or rapport with other people. And I hate other people. But I do feel like building rapport with them is kind of important if I do want all of us to work collaboratively together. I feel like if I stick with Luna, I might be closing myself off a little bit too much. And that makes me afraid. So, I don't know what to do. Josh Scott, Jacob Welsh, Dave Abler, Kuran says, hello, thank you for joining. I'm such a bad decision maker, but no, we gotta pick one. No, I have to pick one. It has to be my decision. I have to go with my gut here. My gut. Luna's a doctor. I really like that. I want to keep Luna safe. But I also feel like, what if it puts a target on us? Like, if I stick with Luna, you know, her and the other people might be like, fuck these people. We need to go against them. So, fuck it. I'm gonna go Clover. Oh, I hope I don't regret this. Alice and I are gonna take Clover, and we're gonna go through the red door. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. I locked it in. Oh, I really hope I didn't get us all killed. Luna, please be safe.
No.
Oh, excuse the fuck out of me?
I cannot allow you to do that.
Pardon? God damn it, Kay! We don't have time for this.
Choose a different door, please.
He stood in front of the red door, solid and immovable, in his metal armor. I didn't think I could force my way past him, and I knew I didn't have the time to try. Shit! There were 2 doors left for me to choose from. Oh my god! I don't even get to pick! Oh, fuck this game! I'm sitting here, sweating bullets, thinking that I have the power to choose whatever I want to do, and it's all fucking an illusion. I choose Clover. Just kidding. She was never a real choice for you. Oh my god. Well then, fuck it. I want to go with Luna. Alice. Luna. The green door.
Right. I'm coming.
Okay. This is fine. I still like Luna. But... Is there any choice in this game? Could I have chosen to go with Kay, or would that have not been allowed either? I'm assuming that I'm picking Luna, and I feel like I have a special connection with her. Am I just forced to go with Luna regardless of what happens? Is there any choice in this game? They both took off for the door, and I followed behind at a run. I glanced back over my shoulder in time to see the others head into their respective doors. Phi, Dio, and Kay ducked into the red door. Just as Tenmyoji carried Quark through the blue door, Clover right on his heels.
2, 1.
Johnny Petriello, hello. Kuran says, oh no, lost my job today? Hope everyone is taking care. Oh, Kuran says, I hope you're taking care. You know what they say, when one door closes, another opens. May it be a chance to a new opportunity. I've been laid off from one job in my life. I was actually laid off from the aquarium, my favorite job that I ever had in my whole life, and it happened during the 2020 global pandemic. The aquarium shut down for a while, and they had to reduce staff. I was reduced staff, and then I never went back.
Chromatic doors closing.
Oh, boys. Now, obviously, I don't want any spoilers, but just for my own sanity here, can somebody who has some familiarity with this game let me know, is there actual real choice that I can have that affects consequences? Or is this a game that's, like, all about illusion? Because, I'm not gonna lie, they made me think that I had a choice and then they took it away from me, and now I'm kind of like, is there real choice, or am I just on a predetermined path? Whoa! Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
That's unfortunate.
Ain't it unfortunate, Alice? What's this thing here?
It looks like the device next to the number 9 door.
Yeah, it kinda does.
Why don't you try pulling the lever?
Okay. I mean, might as well, I guess. Huh? Look at the door on the right.
It opened.
It did. That doesn't make any sense, though. Why would just the one on the right open? How do you open the other 2?
You're probably just overthinking it.
Probably.
That door opened. That means we're going through it.
I
Bring
don't
it
disagree.
Don't go soft on me now. I'll leave you behind.
Oh, I'm not soft, I'll have you
Come
know.
on, Sigma, let's go.
Okay, Luna. Wow, 2 women stand before me, and could they be any different from each other? All right, ladies, let's see where we've ended up. What did that say? The Gollum Bay? The what? Whoa. Guys, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't even know what a Gollum Bay is. I might have misread that word. It only flashed for a second and I kind of missed it. What is this place?
It is kind of confusing, isn't it?
I'll say.
What is it for?
Well, I think it looks like some sort of workroom.
If you say so. We should split up and search it.
We need to find, key cards with moon symbols on them, right?
Right.
Yes. They should be somewhere in this room.
Okay, let's get to it. Alright, boys. The part of this game you always get so excited for, watching me fumble my way around a puzzle. Ugh, get ready for the next hour and a half. Let's look at everything, see what we can figure out. Starting with... Oh. Wow, look at you. Okay. Yeah, let's get investigating. Oh, suspicious liquids. Oh, what is this? It feels like it's kind of greasy. Maybe it's oil. Maybe. Alright, what else can I touch? What's this thing over here? Chevron block. Oh god, do I have to become a mechanic? I am so not built for this shit. Radio. Okay, nice. Great. What do I do with it? What is this? Maybe it's an Egyptian mummy. Alice! Listen, I don't mean to be presumptive, but you look... Well, I thought maybe, possibly, perchance, you could have some type of Egyptian ancestry or something of that nature. Sweetheart, this is a fucking robot. What? Hello? What? Any way you look at it, it's a robot. Then maybe it's a robot. Well, there's no maybe about it, Luna. You can't imagine it's anything else. You're kidding, right? That's insane. Alice, what? Well, what do you think it is? Just a well-made mannequin. Alright, you know what? Alice is a little bit of a weirdo. Maybe I need to be a little bit sus of her. It's a robot-y thing. I don't think it's just a crash test dummy or something like that. Alright, well, what else can I look at? What's over here? What's this thing? It's shaped like a star. Maybe you need to put something into it. Something that's shaped like a star, I'm assuming. Alright, I'll get to work on that. You just hang tight. Alright, what else can I look at? Anything suspicious here? This kind of looks like a stage. Yeah, like for a disco. Really? A disco? Alice, what is your personality type? Are you just, like... Are you randomness LOL? What's disco? Oh my god, these two women. Who knows? Not me. Who the fuck are these women that I'm hanging out with? Alright, no, it's fine. Maybe I just don't understand women. Because I'm too fruity for all things inquired. Alright, can we progress over... Is there anywhere else to look at? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Alright, let's look at all this shit. Toolbox. It's got a key in it. Huh? That's odd. What is it? This key. It obviously goes to this keyhole, but it doesn't turn. Can you get it out? Well, I'm trying. Alright, rusty key. Alright, hey, I did get it out. Okay, nice. Blue battery. Battery A. I wonder if the battery goes into the radio. Maybe? Maybe I should try that. Anybody else feel dizzy all of a sudden? No! That was just your imagination. Oh. How silly of me. Right, okay, whatever. So, what the heck is this? I have no idea, which makes it pretty useless to us. Okay. God damn, Alice. Jesus. Shit. Alright. Is there any chance I can combine this with this? No. That is a negative. Sorry. No. No. Can I look at anything else here? Maybe binders? Maybe I could... What are you going to do with that? I don't know. Here's another chevron block. Enough of these will make a star, I bet. Combine with, this. Yeah, 2 out of 3. Give me one more, baby. Alright, what else? How about this? No! Are you serious? God damn, everyone's so fucking testy. Maybe I could try something with this. Oh, what would you hit? Right now, both of your asses. What? Maybe there's something in here? I don't think so. Maybe if we roll it around a little bit? I don't think that's going to do anything. Well then, why don't you ladies look for something? Shit, I'm the only one working here. Is this anything? No. Alright, can I look at this piece of paper? No, okay. Can we look at the bottom? No, can we look at the bottom? No. Maybe you can't. Maybe it's just not a thing. Alright, fine. Whoa, too far. No, right. Okay, God, how do I... I want to look at this. It's a poster, I guess. It's a little unsettling.
Maybe it's a clue.
Yeah, let's take it. You found a poster with an eye in the center of it. You can view it in the archive. Okay. RBEMEA iconic. What? That's not what that spells. OS. Okay, well, I don't know what to do with that at the moment, but maybe it'll become clear to me in a moment or two. Alright, let's start going through people's stuff. Lockers! There's a white jacket hanging in the locker. Nice.
Is this a binder? There's a single piece of paper in here. It looks like a list.
You have found a frequency list. You can review it in the archive. Okay. ID and frequency 10107. Okay. I bet I can use the radio for this. Does the radio have any power?
It's got an antenna. Do you think it could be a radio? Why don't you try turning it on?
I tried, but nothing happens. Maybe the batteries are dead. What is it?
I don't think it runs on batteries. There's an electrical socket on the side here.
So you're saying that it needs a power cable? I see. Okay. Well, let's see if I can find one of those. A white jacket. Oh, look! There's something in the pocket! Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. All right, combine. Perfect. That'll come in handy. There's a white jacket hanging on the locker. And I guess there's nothing else important about it. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Let's start looking at machines.
Doesn't this button seem suspicious?
Yeah, it kind of does. Most of the buttons are boring or just incomprehensible, but this one, it kind of speaks to me. It's a big red button with caution tape around it.
What does it say?
Oh, come on, a big red button on a plate with black and yellow stripes? It couldn't scream, "Don't press me" any louder if it said, "Don't press me" on it.
Do you think it's a self-destruct button?
Maybe the moment we press it, we'll hear a soft hiss, and then the room will start to fill up with poisonous gas.
What if it launches a missile?
I don't know, that seems a little...
Guys.
Oh, we just hit it.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? It's okay. There's no way anything really dangerous would be out here, right?
Luna! I love you, girl, but do you know where we are?
I'm pretty sure Zero Senior wants us to play through his whole game. It wouldn't make sense to just kill us in one of these rooms.
Maybe, but that's just your opinion. You could be wrong.
Well, I guess so. Then why the hell did you?
Hey, ladies! Calm down. Nothing happens. There's nothing to get mad about.
You heard that noise, though, right? Like, there was something that was trying to start up.
Yeah, maybe we do need to start something up. There's a bunch of switch buttons, but I have no idea what any of it means. Okay, we'll figure it out eventually. One way or another. Can I look at anything else? Doesn't look like I can. Can I look at anything over here?
A desk with some drawers. There's a PC monitor and a keyboard on top of it.
Where's the computer?
I'd imagine it's built into the monitor.
What?
It's kind of hard to see in this light, but there's a single cable coming out from the back of it. Is it a power cable? I think so. Then maybe we can connect it to something with an electrical socket. Have you seen anything like that, Sigma?
Yeah. Can I combine it with my radio? Radio. Power cable. I think we can plug this cable into the radio. The radio! Perfect! I guess it's nice that we've plugged to this radio in, but what do we do with it now?
Why don't you try tuning it? You need to adjust so it's picking up a specific frequency. Maybe we'll hear something.
All right, here we go. Look at the archive. Frequency list. Frequency 700 hertz. We'll try that one first. 10107. What does any of it mean? The fuck if I know.
Exactly. If we get really lucky, maybe it can pick up transmissions from the outside.
Okay. Press the tuning buttons exactly 4 times. Press the check button before then will do nothing. What? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is 550 hertz? Nothing! Failed. Oh, shit. Okay. So you have to press it exactly 4 times. I want to get to 700 hertz. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's not going to work. 1, 2, 1, or 1, 2, 3. Wait. Whoa! Okay, that goes far. I can't press check yet! Fuck! Alright, fine. Let's try to go to the next one up. 1250? 1250 is something. Alright, let's check it. Oh, that's also a fail. Well, wait, if that's a fail, 1250 was a channel, but it was the wrong channel. I need to figure out which ID I want to go for. And I don't know the answer to that yet. Well, I gave it a shot. What frequency do you think I'm supposed to turn it to?
I guess it's not going to do as much good unless we know that, huh? You're probably right. Let's see if we can find any clues.
I mean, I guess I could try all of them. We could strong arm it, but I wonder if there's another clue. Also, we're forgetting the fact that I still have a key that I should put into a hole. Where is that again? Over here. All right, let's do this whilst I wait. Huh? That's odd. Why doesn't it fit?
Wait, what? The star-shaped block?
Yeah, it's the same shape and everything.
Maybe it's not the right size.
I guess so. It looks like this block is a little bit too big to fit.
Well, son of a fuck.
That's a damn shame. Alright, back to, what was my backup plan? Strong-arming it? Just try all the frequencies? Till we get something that sticks? That's one way to be productive, I suppose. Can I open any of these drawers? Doesn't look like it's gonna open. Ooh. Ooh! What do you do? Huh? No response from this tablet. Do you think it's broken?
Part of the back seems to be held on by screws. I'd bet that's where the batteries go.
Do I have to unscrew it myself, or can I just combine the battery with it? Because that would be nice. Of course that's not how it goes. So what, I need to find a screwdriver now? Alright. I can't open it, and it doesn't have a keyhole. No good. It won't open.
Is it locked?
Yeah. Well, there's a keyhole. Okay, so the top one has a keyhole. Alright, hang on. Hang on! Damn it! Doesn't look like this is the right key. God, son of a bitch. Alright, well, what else? What else here even has a lock? The hell if I know. Do you have a lock? This looks like the door lock. It has a keyhole. I'm guessing not the key for the key that I have, though. Oh, God. Wow, this room really makes me fucking dizzy. All right, back to my strategy. Let's try other frequencies. Frequency list. I mean, which of these even looks suspicious? I don't fucking know. What if we do all twos? Where does that get us? 400. That's one. Ah, we got one, boys! 11010. Releasing lock? Did you guys hear that? It said releasing lock. Huh? What was that noise?
Look! The monitor.
Oh.
It reacted to the noise from the radio, and it turned on.
So it's some kind of voice recognition system then.
It looks that way, yes. There's something on the screen. I think it's a blueprint of this room.
You found an image of the room. You can review it in the archive. Okay. Rough sketch. Volt, V, on, off, bunch of circles, and an X. What the fuck does any of this mean? Okay. Not the most helpful. I don't think we need the radio anymore. Oh, really? The monitor's turned off. Okay, fine. Fine. All is well. All is handy. So what does that thing even look like then? Does it look like something on here? Here's the machine of some form or another. The lower part of the control console. There are switches and dials everywhere. They all make absolutely zero sense to me. Great. No, lovely. And I can't seem to look at the upper part. So, can I look at this? No. Can I look at the upper part? It's covered in switches and buttons. Have no idea what any of them do. Thank you for nothing. Alright, can I look? Is there anything else suspicious about the robot, maybe? Does he have anywhere to put a star on him?
Do you remember that blueprint thing that we found?
I do. Do you have something insightful to say about it?
I do! There was a red X on it, wasn't there? Exactly. And don't you think that spot that the X was indicating was right around here?
Was it? I had trouble interpreting it.
You've forgotten already?
I didn't forget. I just found it to be pretty unclear.
Come on, at least try to remember.
Okay, let me look at it again. Okay, so if this is the table that the robot is on, I guess the X is in the upper corner of it, where the kind of where the spill is, actually. So maybe if I put this rusty key in the oil? What? Oil-covered key. Is that... Are we using some type of logic that by the key being covered in oil, now it's going to be able to open that trunk? Like it was just rust. Is that how physics works, actually? I'm not convinced. Well, okay, well, let's see. Yeah, sure enough.
I guess it works now. The lock's open!
Yeah, great. Let's have a look inside then, shall we? There's a bunch of stuff in here. Might as well have a look. Bottle of detergent.
A bottle of detergent? I think I saw a commercial for this the other day. It's supposed to eradicate grease and oil stains.
Oh, well, I guess I know where to use that. Oh, screwdriver! Perfect! Combine this with, you. Oh, son of a bitch, it takes 2 batteries. Alright, I guess we need to find one more.
So you put a battery in there, huh?
I did. Still doesn't do anything, though.
Maybe you don't have enough.
Enough what?
Do I have to spell it out? Batteries.
Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Oh, a silver key. Maybe that's for the desk drawer. Okay. So go back to here. Try the silver key here. Yes! It worked!
Now open it!
Hold on. No need to rush. Oh, and I have you. Perfect. I love making progress. All right, it fits perfectly inside.
Did you just hear a noise? Yeah, from the middle drawer.
The middle one, huh? All right. Close that. Open this. Handle. All right, it looks like I know where that's gonna go too. Okay, I'm on a roll. Hey, whoa, I'm on a roll, riding so high, achieving. All right, can you click on this, please? Achieving my goals. Yes! Perfect.
Do you think you can turn it?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
What the hell? Something's coming down from the ceiling. Those are...
Oh. Interesting.
Oh my god! They look just like the thing on the table.
More robots. What is this place indeed? Alright, well the next thing that I'm gonna try is can I use my solvent to clean this oil stain?
Oh! Are you going to use that detergent to clean up the oil? That sounds like a good idea, but I don't think the detergent by itself is going to be enough. You need something to wipe it up with. Then how about putting the detergent on a rag or something? Seems like that would be easier. Son of a fucking... Well, where am I supposed to get a fucking rag from? Like, hello?
Alright, well, let's look at my robots. Oh! One of these guys has something that I want. Hang on. No, not you guys. You guys. You, specifically. Red battery. Combine. Select. Tablet. Let's look at it. Hey! The power's on!
It's showing something. An authentication screen, maybe. It probably has some sort of security lock. Please enter a password.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Well...
Could it be one of these? RBEMEAICONNI, maybe? Nope, that's not right. No, oh! Girls. R B E. Nope, nope. Back. How do I go back? Oh, son of a bit. Okay, backspace. RB. Nope. Okay, hang on. E. M. You guys have to remember, I'm playing on a touch screen that has very, very finicky controls. E M E A nope. Nope. I C O N N nope. And I nope. And I mean it's got the right number of letters. Shit. Do you think it's an anagram? Icon RB Icerb Nerb Ember Erb Iman Imik fuck me. Maybe these things recombine to spell something else. Own OSCF H I don't know. Let me go back to trying to find a rag first. No good. I can't figure it out.
We need some sort of a clue.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Let me continue looking at the robots for a second.
I know I'm repeating myself here, but what the hell are these things?
They're robots. I told you as much.
So what? Is this some sort of secret military R&D lab? Why would you think that? Isn't it obvious? These things are weapons.
Well, we don't know that for a fact. Maybe they're like... maybe they're Amazon's new delivery men.
What? Are you gonna say that these are built for housework? Sure, I can see people buying monstrous metal skeletons to stock their house, vacuuming rooms, folding clothes, and rocking children to sleep. I don't think all of these robots are here just to scare us or surprise us or something. This just seems like an awful lot of work to go to just to get a reaction out of us, you know? Yeah, you do have a point. These are definitely real robots.
definitely. Most definitively. Is there anything suspicious on this side? Oh! Boxers! Perfect! Can I take a man's underwear off of his body? I actually need that.
This one's wearing boxers. Yeah, looks like it. Why would a robot be wearing underwear?
Because I need a rag, Luna. Maybe he's hiding something.
Hiding what, though? Like a diary or something?
Why the hell would you hide a diary in your crotch?
Oh! Well, maybe he's got a hose or something.
Well, way to cut right to the chase.
Whatever. We'll know as soon as we get them off. Remove those shorts Remove the shorts! Let us gaze upon his hose.
Aren't you getting a little too excited here? I know I am. Alright, here goes.
Ah!
Luna, I haven't done anything yet. He's still decent. Besides, when you cover your face, you open your fingers so you can see out. Alright, ladies. Oh my god. Am I playing a game made for children? Alright, let's just take these things off. Can we? Okay. Alright, can I combine the boxers with the detergent? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere again. Alright. Back on the move. Back to the stain. Clean the stain. Here goes.
You're going to wipe up the oil with the boxers, right?
I am.
Okay, go for it.
Scrub-a-dub-dub. 120V.
Good. Looks like it's clean now. I wonder what this is.
There's something written here that the oil was covering up.
AOCI? No, you're reading it from the wrong angle. It's 120V.
Yeah, but what does it mean? 120V has been engraved into this part of the table. I think it means that I need to set the machine to 120 volts. But how do I do that? Is there anything I can do on it here? Lower part of the control console. Or anything I can do here? Negative. That is a negative. I might be hitting a wall. It's possible. But hang on. Let me go back to the archive. Rough sketch of the room. So if the robots are here and the on-off machine is there, the V is on the left side of the room. So that means that the V is supposed to be like right here, actually. Oh, it's supposed to be right here. Oh, son of a bitch. How did I miss this? This came down with the robots, right? Oh.
Yes. It's got a pipe running out of it toward them.
I have a feeling that means there's a connection there. Supply the correct voltage by connecting the wires. You can begin anywhere on the left and finish anywhere on the right. You can rotate a wire by touching its corresponding square. The numbers in the middle of each wire indicate the voltage of that wire. Okay? Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, no, I can do this. Okay. Okay. We need it to be 120. 60, 35 and 35 is 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. What if we do 35? No. 45. 105. Oh, wait, no. No. What if we do... What if we do... Hang on, I got this. Uh, 45. 75. Uh, 85, 95, 105, 115. 115. 120. 120. Haha! I can still solve a puzzle here and there.
Good job, Sigma.
Thank you, Alice.
You're amazing. I've fallen for you all over again.
Wait, what? Oh. I mean, thanks. What?
Power distribution complete. Pre-boot sequence complete. Please press the power button located on the console.
Whoa, what was that?
I'm not sure. Better do what it says, though.
Yeah, better. Okay. Okay. To the console. Let's push the button. That announcement just now was about this button. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna push it.
Yes, I'm ready. Same here. Go for it.
All right. And there. Did it work?
Oh, look! Their eyes!
Eyes? Their eyes? Whoa! Oh. Hello. I think I know what this means, possibly. Oh, wait a second, maybe I don't. Both of the robot's eyes are glowing red. One of the robot's eyes is glowing red. Okay, so do we think that the red is what we're supposed to do? Or, okay, let me... Poster with the eye on it. The red eyes are probably what we want, I'm thinking. So, that means we do want the R and the B. And then the M. So, R, B, M, and then no, and then yes. Hang on. Oh, this is a little bit crude, isn't it? And then A. Then we take the A. R, B, M, A. Okay. And then it's no eyes, left eye, right eye. So, no eyes, left eye, right eye. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong thing, wrong thing. Okay. No eyes, then the left eye, which is O, and then the right eye, which is I. Okay, okay. And then here we've got, if we're reading left to right again, how do I know my orientation? That's another concern that I have, actually. How do I know what the proper orientation is? Maybe the orientation is actually supposed to match this map. Oh, it probably is, isn't it? In that case, I've fucked this all up. I think. Possibly, perchance. Okay, well, maybe not. Let me see. The right eye is, it's right eyes, no eyes, both eyes. So that is... Well, the right eye is S, no eyes, and then both eyes. E, N. Okay. Okay. And then, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, can we go over to this side of the room, please? Right, left, left. Right, left, left. Right, left, left. Right, left, left. So that's C, that's O, and that's P. Cop. S-E-N-C-O-P. Unless I was doing this all wrong, which is totally possible. Because maybe this is supposed to spell out an actual word, do you think, maybe, possibly, perchance? Okay. If this is supposed to be the top, maybe it would just be easier if I did it like this. Okay. Let's do right, nothing, and then left and right. Or no, let's do both. Let's do the word both. B for both. Right, nothing, both. This is probably this is gonna be way more efficient. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking bad at this. Okay, and then it's right, left, left. All right, here we go. This is gonna work better for me, I think. And then on the opposite side of the room, what we've got is but these, you gotta think that, like, part of it is that these are across from each other, right? This is what's a little bit weird. Because then this is where my orientation gets fucked up. So would I be reading these left to right still, or would I be reading them right to left? You know what I mean? Because, like, alright, let's do some fancy line work. If we pair these robots that are all sitting across from each other, that means that this robot across from the one with the left, this is the one that is displaying both. This is the one that's displaying right. This is also displaying right. Like that. You see where I'm going with this, right? This one has none. This is our no guy. This one is left. And this one is right. Like that. So then... Now let me go back to my password. Please enter a password. Girl, I'm gonna fucking try my best. Okay, leave the password up. Shit, I can't leave up both of these things at the same time. Oh, this is so stupid. I want to leave up the memo and I want to leave up the poster. Fuck. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just need to pen and paper this, I think. Give me... Let me get a pen. Don't worry, I'm determined to make this come together. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I'll do it on the back of this. Okay. All I need to do is come up with a couple of password strategies first. So let me go back. Archive. Poster with the eye on it. And then can I also look at my memo? Okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So if I take it for what it is, what I have is I've got the letter B. Then I got nothing. Then I've got EA. BEA. Then I've got right, which is C. And then I've got left, which is O. And then I've got left, which is N, which is the word beacon. Hey, that's a real word. That's good news. Now the bottom one is where things get tricky, because I didn't know if I should read right to left or left to right. So we're going to have to do both. But I have the word beacon. That's good. Let's just read right to left and see what happens, because that would spell out... Or let's read left to right, which would spell S, C, nothing, C... Oh, this looks not correct. E, and then P-E, which spells, like, nothing. So that's not super helpful. But if I go the reverse way, then it would be O, S, F, N, nothing, O, or wait, O, E. That's spelled, wait a second, I'm getting real confused here. We got the word beacon. That's halfway there. That's got to be correct, I think. And then... if it's both... what if I do... nothing. C. No, that doesn't make any sense. What if I do... what if I do... E... P... no. Hang on, it's possible I've really fucked this up. If we're looking at the... so that was Beacon, and that's all good and dandy. But then... this was the... P... these are the robot's eyes. That's what I'm looking at. Both eyes. So then, if that's the case, does that mean that my lefts and rights are reversed? Because then, like, let's take the letters OS for a second and RB. All right, I'm looking at the two left circles. If I'm standing in the room and I'm looking at the robot to my left, R is the left eye, B is the right eye. But if I'm looking to the right, on the robot to the right, that actually means that S is the left eye of that robot, and O would be the right eye of that robot, which would mean that instead of an S, it would actually be an O. Instead of a C, it would actually be an F. Then there would still be nothing. Instead of a C, it would be H, but that doesn't make a word, I don't think, right? And then instead of an E, it would be an O. And then it would still be P-E. Beacon of Hope! Oh my god! I got it! That was... The light bulb clicked, it switched, ding, ding, ding. It's Beacon of Hope. Okay. Whoo, boys. Okay. B, E, nope. Okay, B, nope. Okay, B, E, A, C, O, N, O, nope. O, F, H, O, P, E, nope. E, no. E, Beacon of Hope. Oh, okay.
You did it, Sigma!
I did, and I did it all by myself.
You got through the login. Beacon of Hope. How optimistic.
Yeah, sure. Look at the screen. Star, moon. Okay.
Is this the password for the safe?
You found a safe password. You can view it in the archive. But what about the other one, though? Right? Hang on. Well, first of all, let's get our one key. Right? Okay. Huh? There's a button up here.
Oh, maybe you should press it.
I guess I will. Okay, what does that do? Oh! What am I doing now? Girl, I was about ready to leave. Okay, well, I'll look at that in a second.
This is a safe, right? It looks like the ones in the other AB rooms in the lounge. Yeah, this one is embedded in the table, but the doors look the same.
It probably works like the others too, then. We just need a password to open it, right? Alright, well, let me do that in a second, actually. First of all... What was this? What's happening on the table?
Look, it's eyes! They're glowing red.
Does that mean that it's on? Well, what do I do with it? A robot-y thing. It's just like all the others that just dropped down from the ceiling. What was the point of turning this on? Was there a point? Now I don't know. Alright, fine, I'll put my password in. Star... Wait, was it Star Moon Moon or was it Sun Moon Moon? Ah, shit, let me look. It was Sun Moon Moon. Yeah, but I'm missing the blue one. Hang on. Alright, complete. That's good news.
You did it! Good work! Well done. What's with the attitude?
Oh, that was me.
Never mind that. Let's just see what's inside.
Okay, I will.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? Better than having nothing, I think.
Let's go through them one by one. First, we've got... a map!
A map of Floor B.
It says Floor B. The map we found in the lounge said Floor A on it. Well, we took the elevator to get down here, so... Floor A must be the upper floor.
Yeah.
Keep going. There's still a lot in there. These must be...
key cards.
They have a picture of the moon on them.
This must be what the announcer was talking about then.
And we've got 2 of them, just like with the sun cards. You should take one, Luna. Huh? Why?
You're a solo. Alice and I can keep the other one.
Oh, of course. Thank you.
Alright, what's next?
Looks like a note.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. I thought if you didn't vote, you automatically allied. Wasn't that already... Are you changing the rules as we're going through? I thought a no vote was just an auto-ally.
In other words, 1 person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. So all 3 of us can't abstain. There has to be at least 1 vote.
Why would there even be a rule like that, though? It feels pointless.
I think Zero Senior wants to make sure people are actually playing the game, regardless of the situation. What sort of situation are you talking about? Well, it could be anything, really. Whatever. We've only got 2 things left. What's this thing? It looks like some sort of plug or key. I'd guess that you'd insert it into something and twist.
Did you see anything here that it could fit into?
Even if we did, does it really matter at this point?
Huh?
Look in the safe. What's the last thing in there?
It's another key.
Is that the key to the exit? Pretty sure it is. We can get out now.
Okay. This is the key we found in the safe. It should open the exit. Okay, but what about that other thing? Is that in my inventory? It's not. Awesome, let's...
Wait! What should we do about the plug? Fine. I guess I'll hold on to it. I doubt we'll need it, but you never know.
Sounds good, let's go. Okay, but what about my blue puzzle now? I still gotta do that one, don't I? Do you think there's another puzzle that I can solve with the robots? Do you think there's something other than the words Beacon of Hope to put in? Here's a thought. What if I run it the other way? Like, what if I get rid of this? What if... I'm just spitballing here, but is it something that I can, like, pull an Uno reverse on? Or is that not how that works? Like, what if I flip this upside down? Because then we're looking at... Well, no, I guess that wouldn't make sense. If we did it that way, you would have both, which would then be EP. That would just be doing it backwards. Or like RV. No. There's... How do I do my blue puzzle? Why did this turn on? What am I supposed to do about that? Can I push the button again? Nothing's happening. We did something here. 120 volts. Yes, yes. A robot-y thing. It's just like all the other ones that drop down from the ceiling. Yes, yes. For sure. This is all good. No reason to push the button now. But, what am I missing? Okay, new idea. What if I did... This one's gonna be weird, but what if we did all the ones that don't have eyes? So instead of Beacon of Hope, what if we just did... R... M... E... I... N... I... S... C... E... N... C... E... I mean, this might be really stupid, but I'm kind of at a loss for ideas. So, I feel like I still have to use the tablet. So what if I just enter the letters that we didn't use? So what if it was like R, M, E, nope. E, I, nope. I, N, I, S, C, I, no. E, no. Fuck. E, N, C, E. Reminiscence? That's another word. I spelled it wrong, so I might have fucked up here. Hang on. Oh my god. Wait. I fucked up 2 of the letters. Hang on. What if it was... Because that's kind of a word, right? R-E... No. No. Nope. R-E-M... I-N... I... Nope. I... S... C... E... No. E... No. E... N... C... E... Nope. E... Oh my god, it worked! Whew! Oh, okay. I suspected as much. Damn straight I did.
Good work. I'm really impressed. What's our prize, I wonder?
The screen's changed. New password unlocked. Alright, Moon, Sun, Star. Alright, here we go. Alright, that's more like it. I'm not leaving here without my golden file of goodies. Alright, back to the drawing board, ladies. Where is it? Alright, click, nope, click, clickety click. Okay. Sun, moon, star. Wait, what? Oh, I might have already forgotten it. Hang on. Moon, sun, star. My bad. Moon, sun, star. There we go. Whoo, boys, we've done it.
Oh, it opened again. I wonder what's inside this time.
We found a gold file. To view it, visit the archive. Is there anything handy-dandy in this one? Do we think? Supplementary rules, total lunar eclipse. Golem. The golem is an anthropomorphic creature from Jewish folklore. Golems are made from clay and will obey any orders given to them by their creators without question, although they tend to take instructions very literally. A golem is created by performing a holy ritual, then kneading the clay into the shape of a person, chanting a spell, and writing the Hebrew word emet truth on the golem's forehead. Erasing the E changes the word to met, which is Hebrew for death. Doing this deactivates the golem. So are these robots supposed to be golems? One of the golems found in the notary game facility. He's discovered lying on the maintenance table in the Golem Bay. His product ID is GTM-CMGOLM. He asked to be referred to by the last bit, which is, of course, Golem. Much to his surprise, this ends up being pronounced like Golem anyway. On a side note, GTM-CMGOLM stands for Golem Type Male Cockney Model Number GOLM. The fuck? The Chinese Room. Are these, like, spoilers, or am I supposed to be learning this? What is this? The Chinese Room is a thought experiment developed by American philosopher John Searle to contest some of the ideas about artificial intelligence. The experiment itself is explained in more depth in the game, but the general idea behind it is to pose the question, do intelligent responses indicate actual understanding? Searle contests that a computer could be programmed to respond intelligently in conversation with humans, so much so that it would seem to be human itself, but that it would not necessarily, or perhaps could not actually understand what it was saying. Of course, this raises the question, how can we know that human minds are not in essence Chinese rooms? Can we really say that we understand the things that we say, or are we just simulating understanding? Oh, wow, okay, well, that's interesting. The Turing Test. The Turing Test is designed to gauge a computer's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior, first developed by British mathematician Alan Turing. The test has 3 participants, a human judge, a human subject, and a machine. The judge engages in conversation with the human and the machine, and if the judge cannot determine who is the machine and who is the human, the machine is considered to have passed the Turing Test. When Phi mentions that perhaps she and her companions have been captured to perform a test, she is referring to the Turing Test. Oh. Okay. Golem. An acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Laborer Electronic Machine. Golems are robots developed and sold by an American corporation called Hephaestus Systems. Some of the units in this facility, however, have had their software significantly enhanced by Zero Senior. A portion of them have been given ABT created by Zero Senior. Incidentally, ABT is short for Artificial Biological Tissue. Oh, what? Oh. Okay, so he's making... Zero Senior is propagating artificially intelligent humanoid robots that also contain biological tissue. He's trying to blend the gap between man and machine? Blur the line? Golem's story. The point. The gist of Golem's somewhat rambling explanation is that the center of thought doesn't necessarily have to reside in the body. In the case of Golem, the self clearly resided in the main frame and operated the body remotely. Since a self-aware robot could exist this way, he theorized what would prevent humans from doing the same. If humans are actually being controlled by an outside force, then is there actually any such thing as free will? A very interesting thought experiment. Wow, I learned a lot from that, actually. Okay, so that was kind of cool. Alright, ladies, I guess we can get out of here now. Let us leave. Where's the exit? Let's exit. The lock for the door. Right now it says lock. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna open the door.
Go ahead. I'm all set.
Alright then, here we go, boys, girls. 3, 2, 1. You found your way out. Thank God.
Now,
oh! What? What? Was that you, Luna? Is this the Golem? Did I read spoilers? The Golem is supposed to be artificially intelligent. Is he going to talk to us?
No.
Alice?
You honestly think a voice that coarse could come from a throat as fine as this?
I love your narcissism. Then...
Oh yeah, that was me, mate. Oi, over here.
Sigma, look. What is that?
Oh yeah, there he is.
Oh, blimey, that hurts. Ain't right for a fellow's back to feel like this.
It's a robot!
And it's top.
With an accent.
With an accent? Oh no!
Can't help it, Flower. Didn't choose to talk like this, not by half. Now, Alice, darling, do I rightly recollect you characterising my speech as coarse? Why, that's right cruel it is. You really think I asked for this? See, they figured they give us all a, what you call them, personality.
Love that for you.
Some tosser thought they'd give me this one. It ain't right, I tell you.
So, what are you?
Cooper.
Oh. If you're a barrel maker, I'm an astronaut.
Right you are, me old son, right you are. Well, go on, have a butchers, mate. What do I look like to you? Robot, you say? Oh, nearly there, but they call us golems round here.
Golem?
Oh, I've heard of golems. They're sort of monsters, I guess, from Jewish folklore.
Son of a bitch, I just read all of this.
They're made from clay, and they look like men. They're supposed to do whatever their master, or creator, or whatever commands them to do.
Well, aren't you a clever bird?
Well, I unlocked the puzzle for her to get all of that information, so...
You are, of course, correct. The Golem of Myth is a clay creation that moves under its own power. Our spellings are might different, though. The original blokes are spelt Golem, but me and me mates are Gaulem. That's an acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labour Electronic Machine. And the truth to tell, it's a bit rubbish when you write it out all like that. But I figure they wanted to make sure they had the Golem thing in there, you know? What with us being robots and all.
Yeah. So, should I just call you Gollum?
That don't seem quite kosher. After all of me mates here are golems too. I couldn't very well call all of you lot human, could I?
What should we call you then?
Well, we've all got a product ID, and they're unique. I figure that's as good a name as any.
And your ID is?
GTM-CM-G-OLM.
That's way too long. We can't remember that.
Absolutely not.
What? You taking the mickey out of me? Never had a problem myself. Right then, let's just use the last bit, shall we?
Golm?
Golem.
Yeah, I kind of read that joke, too. Come on, man, that's just Gollum.
Well, I'll be buggered. Can't say I ever noticed that before. Sure, it's a strange coincidence, isn't it?
Alright, Gollum. You said Alice Darling a little bit ago, right?
A gentleman can't say something nice to a pretty young bird, eh?
Do you get horny? No, I don't care if you call her Darling. What I'm saying is you called her Alice. Holy shit, he knew her name!
Oh, she ain't the only one of you lot whose name I know. I know who you are, Sigma, and you too, Luna. I'm right familiar with all 9 of you.
How?
You don't know? Oh, they got cameras all over this place. Well, then again, the lenses aren't much bigger than a screw, and they're all in the way, so I suppose I can't really blame you for missing them, you know? Now, as I was saying, there were these cameras, you see, and all of the data they record gets sent off to the mainframe in real time. So, I just gave the main core a ring, got those videos, and now I know everything you've done.
Oh my god, do you know the bunny? Can you tell us who Zero is? Then...
Does that mean...
You're Zero Jr.?
Cool, blimey. Are you bleeding serious? Oh, you gotta be off your box if you think I'm Young Master Zero. The Young Master is a right proper AI what supervises all the electronic bits and bobs in this place. My my humble self, and those with the misfortune to be like me, are more akin to computer terminals who are merely borrowing a little bit of the central core.
I see. So golems are kind of like Zero Jr.'s servants.
No, not quite, Governor, not quite. I'd say me and me mates here are more like arms and legs, right?
Why do British people call people governor? Like, casually. Is that even a real thing, or is that made up? Governor? Like, there are real governors. But is that like a colloquialism for just, like, a man?
Now, you lot don't have brains in your arms and legs, do you?
Well, no.
Of course not.
Right you are, missus. It'd be all sorts of nasty if your elbows and that lumpy bit on your ankle was all packed with brains. Well, we're like your arms or legs. The golem's seat of consciousness, so to speak, ain't in the head. Fact of the matter is, it's not anywhere in the body, which makes a fellow wonder, where is it?
In the mainframe?
Spot on. So that part of me what thinks is in the mainframe. Everything this here body sees and hears and what have you, that all gets sent back there. Then the mainframe does some sort of computery jiggery pokery and comes up with some decisions, and those decisions beget commands. And those commands are sent over the wireless like whoop whoop whoop, and eventually my body picks them up.
I like his personality.
Finally, those commands cause actions what move the various bits in my body. That's why this thing's like a computer terminal, you see. The body's just an output device of sorts. If we were talking about one of them personal computers here, you can say a golem's kind of like a monitor, right?
Huh? Wait a minute. Then wouldn't that make you part of Zero Jr.?
Well, I suppose you could say that. What with us sharing a mainframe and all. But I don't know shit all about this game he's running. That part of the mainframe's locked away from the rest of us. I'm an independent core. Zero and I are two different blokes. You recollect what Golem stands for, huh? I'm autonomous.
But if that's the case, your hands and feet analogy doesn't really make sense then. My arms and legs are not autonomous. They don't just move on their own.
You sure, Governor? I watched you cross your arms just now. And now you're frowning and your forehead's getting all wrinkly. Do you do these things on purpose? Or when you crossed your arms, were you thinking, right then, let's cross them, shall we? Curl on down then, mouth. Oh, and eyebrows. I'd be much obliged if you'd squeeze in a bit. There's a good pair of blokes.
I kinda think about it.
That's what you was thinking, innit? No? Didn't reckon so. I figured you did all of that subconsciously. Ain't no man on earth who says to himself, feeling a mite nervous, I'll just twitch me leg around a bit, you know? Who's thinking real hard about something and says to themselves, well, I think I'll just give the old loaf a scratch, that'll help. How's about when you reach for your tea? When you turn a page in your book? Or what about when your eyes just go straight for the pear on that bird you fancy?
Hey, women are not birds.
Yeah, the list goes on, me chums. But all of those things are your subconscious at work. Now, true, when part of your body does something, it's because your brain said so.
Yeah.
But that don't mean your conscious mind is involved.
I hear what you're saying.
Fact is, it can't be. If your brain had to deal with all the piddly bits of living, it'd make you balmy. That's how us golems and the young master get along. You got it all sorted now, chums?
I guess.
Then you're saying that Zero Jr. is the central part of the mainframe, and the golems are like his hands and feet?
Righto! Blimey. Guess I shouldn't be talking about such heavy rubbish, eh? My shoulders are all stiff.
You're a robot. Do you get stiff? Are you faking human emotions?
And you said your back hurt earlier. Are you just messing with us?
Yes, I did. And no, I ain't. Me back is a right mess, it is. Last maintenance check, they just left me here. I've been on this bed here for years. The lubricant for me joints is all gummed up.
He's like the Tin Man. We gotta get him some
Every
oil.
time I move, it hurts.
But why did you wake up again after all this time?
Why do you think, love?
We turned him on.
'Cause you lot turned me on, his wife. Especially that other missus over there.
Oh yeah, that button on top of the safe.
Right you are, Governor.
Can you come with us then? The others need to see this.
No, I can't, and more's the pity. I can only go as far as this cable here will let me. I've got internal batteries, but they're knackered. Matter of fact, that's why I was here for maintenance in the first place. The same goes for these other blokes too. Of course, they ain't connected to a power cable like I am, so they aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
I see. So, you aren't going to answer my question?
Huh? What question is that?
I asked you how your shoulders can get stiff if you're a robot.
Right, so you did. Not sure why you've got to bug up your arse about that particular issue, though.
Arse. I mean, I guess it's not totally important, but I'm just curious, I guess.
Curious, are you? Oh, that's a good word, that is. A good, powerful word. The kind of word that will set any robot's heart to flutter. Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Just lend me your laws of peers for a tick. So, how can a robot get stiff shoulders?
I feel like this is going to be a long-winded response.
And what does pain mean to a robot? Tell me, Guff, you ever heard of the Chinese room?
Well, it's possible I spoiled myself because I was such a puzzle master that I unlocked the golden file and I read all about it. Without waiting for an answer, Gollum launched into his explanation. Somewhere, a pretty young girl is trapped in a tiny room. The door of the room has a slot that a number of Chinese people outside the room can use to slide slips of paper to the girl. On the pieces of paper are questions, written naturally in Chinese. Unfortunately, the young lady has no idea what the questions say. But then how could she? She's never learned Chinese. Apart from a Hong Kong action movie or two in college, she's never even heard of it. So for this unfortunate young lady, each note looks like nothing more than a bunch of strange symbols. Before she was locked away, she was given an order. Specifically, she was told to write an appropriate response to each question she received, and slip that answer back through the slot. Once the Chinese questions begin to show up, however, she finds herself at a loss.
Oh dear, she says to herself. Why can't I read these at all? Whatever am I going to do?
It is at that moment that she spots a bookshelf. The bookshelf is filled with thick books. Upon examining them, she discovers that they are some sort of Chinese phrase books. They have no explanation of what anything means, but show Chinese responses to Chinese questions.
Am I supposed to use these?
The questions keep coming. More and more of them. She finds the set of characters that correspond to the set of characters on the paper, and carefully writes out the indicated response. How's it going?
It's awful. Please, get me out of here.
Are you hungry?
Yes, I am. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast.
Here they give her some choice cooked pork. Are you full?
Yes, although I don't think my stomach liked it very much.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I'm dating a reggae dancer.
When was your first kiss?
When I was 14, he was a grade ahead of me in school.
What color of underwear are you wearing?
Why is everything devolve into being perverts? Black.
What's the first thing you're going to do when you get out of this room?
Beat the stuffing out of whoever's sending me these questions with the pan you cooked that choice cooks pork in it.
All of the questions were written in Chinese, and the answers were also written in Chinese. All the young lady did was accurately copy the symbols from the phrase books onto the slips of paper with no idea what any of it meant. Incidentally, she doesn't have a dancer boyfriend. In fact, she's never even kissed a boy. Also, she's wearing white underwear, for all you men. Anyway.
Yes?
Is there any particular reason this girl is, pretty? Or why we need to know what color underwear she's wearing?
I agree, Luna.
Can't say there is. Just tickles me fancy, I guess. But the prettier the bird is, the more fun the story is, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I get this way with men, so I get it.
What?
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 Right. Well, what I wanted to say was this. All them Chinese blokes outside the room didn't know nothing about them books what she had. So it follows that they would have thought whoever was inside spoke Chinese just like them, you see? After all, far as they can tell, they're having a nice little chinway with one of their countrymen.
Okay, interesting, but what does that have to do with your shoulders? Or a robot feeling pain?
You thick? I feel pain when my body's having a spot of bother. Well, hold up, mate, this ain't right. We keep this up and we're buggered. If things go really pear-shaped, we'll be brown bread. So says the central computer to itself, seeing that things are a bit bollocksed. In the interest of extricating my body from this unpleasant predicament, the mainframe sends out a signal over the wireless, and my software interprets that signal as pain, and I stop doing whatever daft thing I was doing. It's the same, innit? Just like the Chinese room.
I mean,
So
I guess.
you're saying the robots feel pain differently than humans, right?
Use your loaf, missy. You listen to a word I've said. A human feels pain when you do something you shouldn't, like sit your bum down on a tack, right? Same thing for us robots. If you feel like being clever about it, there ain't really that much different between a human and a robot.
We're fairly similar.
Forget all about that mainframe and signal bollocks. And us golems ain't that different from the bird in the room. So think about it, love. How do you know humans ain't the same, just without all the electronic-y pony, huh? What if, when someone asks you a question, all you're doing is pulling out the right answer from some sort of phrase book in your brain? Ain't no way to prove that, of course, but as far as I can see, there ain't no reason to. I mean, it's all the same, innit? If you're actually a thinking creature, or if you're just some kind of language processing machine. All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person. You want to live a normal life? That's all you need to know.
So, listen, we have an Ambidex game to play. I do kind of have to get going. But can I ask you one more question?
Lay it on me, Governor.
Why did you stop us?
Ah, right you are, mate. Right you are. Got so carried away I near forgot. Haven't seen anyone for yonks, and I got a mighty excited as all.
Just spit it out.
Right. Well, there was something I wanted to tell you, lot.
What was it?
Patience, darling.
Ugh.
I know I might look a bit out of sorts at the moment, but I ain't really supposed to. Same thing for the rest of the blokes here. Fact is, the reason we look a bit like skeletons is because we are a bit like skeletons. There's this special artificial
They don't have their biological
called
tissue.
ABT.
Yeah.
When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes us look right human, it does.
Oh my god. Do you think somebody in our party is actually one of these golem things? Oh my god, what if we all are?
Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little
Yeah.
bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you.
Oh no. Is that what the gimmick here is? I don't know who's a real person and who's a machine? Because, yeah, if with the biological tissue, any one of us could actually, theoretically, be these machines.
See, right in the middle of...
Command violation.
What? What?
Rogue processes detected. Product ID GTMCMGOLM.
Oh no.
Executing emergency deactivation.
Oh no, he spoke too much. Oh my god!
Unit GTMCMGOLM. Now inactive.
Yeah, I think he was about to blow somebody's cover.
No other rogue processes detected in additional Golem platforms. Returning to surveillance mode.
Did Zero just shut him down?
It looks like it.
Damn it!
I wonder what he was trying to tell us.
I think people here are robots.
See, right in the middle of...
Oh my god, Luna. Right in the middle of what?
An Ambidex Gate has been opened.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Why is everyone going rogue?
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Why wouldn't they wait for us? What the fuck?
Someone on the other team must have opened it.
Shit! Why would they do that?
We have to hurry.
No kidding. Right, let's go. Okay. And go we shall. Oh, but first, let me navigate through these doorways. Of course. Take your time. Do. We're running real fast. We're getting all the way back to almost the main room. Warehouse A. Okay, no, the main room. We've made it. Great. And what happens next, boys? You're gonna have to wait. All right. Somebody activated the Ambidex Gate doors. They did it prematurely. Why did they not wait for us? I don't know, but I'm gonna have a bone to pick with them. It would appear things are heating up. If you're interested in seeing me participate in the next Ambidex game, we're gonna do a vote. I hope that nobody dies. I hope that nobody loses all of their points. We'll see how it goes. Join me tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, and we'll see how it goes. If you could leave a like on the stream, the engagement is super helpful. Thank you for spending your evening with me, and until the next one, boys. Toodles!